Good morning, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Kumusta po tayo? So this is your Good Morning SMD Jasmin Varushka via Jamias-Ramboyong. Okay, so this is a members only training po. So let's start right away. So let me just share my screen. I hope that's all right. Okay, I think we're okay. All right. So of course, as we always do, magpe-prayer po tayo to ask God's guidance. So the True Millionaire's Prayer by Brother Bo Sanchez. Name the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Today, I ask you to bless me so that I may become a blessing. Lord, I commit myself to enrich others. But because I cannot give what I do not have, I commit myself to become rich. I commit myself to serve you and to serve the poor with my wealth. Today, I open myself to the abundance of your universe. Use me as your channel of love. Give me the ability to create wealth that will bless the world, increase my financial wisdom, and expand my territories. I place my life and the lives of everyone in the Zoom and their families, wherever they are, Lord, in your hands. Amen. Ayan. And dahil nga members only training po tayo, of course, we have our beautiful trainers credo. I know the only way to become successful is to train and duplicate new trainers. I know exactly how to win. I win by field training one person at a time. Thus, I must remain simple in my presentation and training. I must be consistent and predictable. I have to do it fast so the trainee can see how doable it is. Let me just move this a little bit. I understand that the future of the new trainee and his family is in my hands. I must do it right and do it with pride. My trainee will be successful because of my commitment, dedication, and belief in the mission of our business. Rather giving a man a fish, I will teach him how to fish. I am proud to be a builder, a WSP IMG fast start trainer. Ayan, beautiful credo. Okay, and let me just introduce myself a little bit for those who are new in the team. So again, I am the Good Morning SMD. Bakit Good Morning SMD? Kasi regardless po kung nasa ang panig ng mundo kayo, I would always greet you with a good morning. Kasi with that greeting, it refreshes everything. The mind, the body, di ba? Kasi morning dapat fresh na fresh talaga tayo, right? So I became an IMG campaigner since 2022, a senior marketing director, and a life license underwriter of Manila Bankers. And since 2022, I started my own team, the USAB. USA kasi nga po, we are already here based na ngayon sa Chicago, Illinois, USA. And although it has a different meaning for the USA acronym, which stands for Unequal Savings Advantage, and B, because we are all builders here at IMG. Ayan, di ba? So ano ba ang ating topic for tonight or for today? Kaiser contract. Wow. So actually, I must be honest po na I already had confidence in the Kaiser that we have. Pero alam nyo, nung I tried to dig into it more, ang ganda-ganda po niya. Starting with, how it was conceptualized actually. So, ang Kaiser, alam niyo po ba kung saan siya nanggaling? Yung concept po ng Kaiser, bakit siya ginawa ni Manila Bankers? Because Kaiser is actually a paradigm shift. And when you say paradigm shift, yan, it's actually defined as an important change that happens when the usual way of thinking or doing something is replaced by something new and a different way of doing. Yan ang paradigm shift na tinatawag. So, ito po, it's actually based on our culture as a Filipino. Of course, I know, lahat po tayo, we are so proud of our Filipino culture, but then, there comes, like everything that is in excess is actually not good at all, 'di ba? Kahit anong bagay man, kahit inherently good na bagay, even pagmamahal. Pagmamahal, parang iisipin natin there's nothing wrong with it. But if it's done in excess, anything, including love and everything else, if it's done in excess, it's really not good at all anymore. So, kaya ko nasabing paradigm shift ang Kaiser is because it starts with, yung pagiging closely knitted nating mga Pilipino, and it becomes it how do you call it? Dahil sa pagiging closely knitted natin, meron tayong tendency na we would depend on our children, especially when we get to our elderly age na. So parang ang thinking natin is, aalagaan kita ngayon anak kasi ikaw naman ang mag-aalaga sa akin pagtanda natin. In a way, that is good because pagmamahal nga ang basis natin dyan. But because we overdo it, nagiging dependent tayo sa ating mga anak. And yan ang sinasabi ko na, again, yung paradigm shift is again doing from, let's say, from point A to going to point B. Okay? So, or A going to point B. Ganyan. Or B going to point E. Regardless, basta it signifies moving from one way to another. Okay? Like it could be different, could be, it could be anything. Okay, so from the point of dependence on children, papunta sa what we call financial independence. So, it's not, hindi na tayo, what's the Tagalog of dependence? Hindi na tayo, magde-depend sa mga anak natin when it comes to our financial needs. So, independent tayo. Okay? And also from, like, pag naging dependent na kasi tayo sa mga anak natin or to any of our family members, meron tayo actually feelings of helplessness, di ba? Or dahil nandun na tayo sa sitwasyon na yon, we tend to accept it. So, natututunan natin na tanggapin na ganun na lang yung ating sitwasyon. So, ayun yung tinatawag sa psychology na learned helplessness. Pero from that point to a paradigm shift again into what we call financial freedom. Okay? So, financial freedom is syempre yun yung yung kung anong gusto mong gawin, kung anong gusto mong bilhin, kung anong gusto mong kainin, kung meron kang gustong puntahan, that is financial freedom. Ngayon, yung Kaiser gusto niya na from the point A, dependence on children and feelings of helplessness becomes a shift to financial independence and financial freedom. Diyan sa konseptong yan po nabuo yung Kaiser natin, which is very, very beautiful. Pero again, it's easier said than done because to begin with, ito nga deeply rooted sa ating culture. So, andun na sa thinking natin yan. But again, since nakita natin na ang ganda pala pag instead of being dependent on children, may financial independence tayo, instead na we have that feelings of helplessness, financially free tayo. Di ba ang ganda? So yun, it's easier said than done, unfortunately. But because, this paradigm shift is actually, it does involve disruption. It does involve challenge. It does involve diverging, change, rethinking, evolving, and technology. And these are, hindi ito madaling gawin. And especially so, again, we acknowledge the fact na yung mindset is one of the most difficult things to change talaga in whatever lahi, not just for Filipinos, pero in general, yung mindset ay talagang napakahirap, isa sa pinakamahirap na palitan. But again, with the right information, talaga namang pwede natin magawa ito. All right? So ang pangunahing tanong ngayon is of course, bakit tayo kumuha ng Kaiser long-term healthcare ultimate? Yan yung unang-unang tanong. All right? I have a very, well, we could say, a very nice reminder na yung, alam mo, sometimes kasi may mga leaders tayo na, okay, they were already convinced na maganda yung Kaiser, okay? Pero of course, meron tayong, like, let's say, meron tayong years of investment, like the paying accumulation period of 7 years. We have to make sure that within that year, at least within that year, alam natin na naiintindihan nila na they have na kailangan matapos yon. Kaya ito, minsan nakakalimutan natin na bakit tayo kumuha ng Kaiser, na kailangan nating tapusin yung accumulation period para makuha talaga natin yung ultimate na benefit ng plan, right? So sometimes, we kailangan natin ng mga reminders. So gumawa ako ng reminder. So eto yon. Dear Kaiser plan holders, if you love them, please be responsible for your due dates. It's your plan, but it's their benefit. So I said there na it's not mine, not SMD Jasmin's benefit. It's the benefit of their families. Kaya tayo kumuha ng Kaiser. But then again, we have to remind them na itong Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder is actually, sinasagot niya yung 2 ifs in life, which is usually yung mga kinakatakutan natin mangyari. And then again, laging-lagi kong sinasabi na hindi namin kayo tinatakot. Ipinapa-wake up call lang namin na these are, pwedeng mangyari. Regardless kung anong estado natin sa buhay, regardless kung ilang taon tayo, anong profession natin sa buhay, regardless, pwede itong mangyari. The 2 ifs in life. First, what if I die too soon? Second, what if I live too long? And if kung natatakot tayo sa mga ganito, anong kailangan natin gawin? First step is get a Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder para mas kampante tayo, hindi tayo palaging natatakot. That being said is that kung mamatay tayo ng wala sa oras, okay, pero actually oras na siguro natin nun, pero if, wala sa oras in the sense na hindi natin inaasahan o hindi natin kagustuhan, di ba? At least merong Kaiser na gagabay or tutulong sa pamilya natin. At kung tayo naman ay mabless with a long life, at least may Kaiser tayo at hindi tayo hihingi palagi ng tulong sa ibang. O again, especially from our children because they are not our investments. Okay? So, having said that, I hope na we are again reminded na napaka-importante na meron tayong Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder. But let's just go a little bit further. Let's say na meron kang 2,647 pesos na pwede mong i-allot for a month for 7 years. And I'm gonna give you 2 options, option 1 and option 2. And we're gonna check this options in terms of safety, growth, healthcare, and protection. Okay, for option 1, may safety siya. So it's safe. Option 2, it's also safe. Growth, in terms of growth, yung 2,647 natin ay mag-grow daw with option 1. And let's see, yes, with option 2 as well. Yung option 1, unfortunately, walang healthcare. Let's see, option 2 has, and in terms of protection, wala pa rin yung option 1 and option 2. Okay? So, option 2, it has already protection. Okay. So, and with the option 1, meron siyang 2,647 niya or mo ay meron ka na ngayong 277,470 projected savings by the age of 60, at least 10% return per year starting at the age of 25. Let's see kung meron din ganyan yung option 2. Yes, And look at it. It's actually 2.1 million ang projected savings as compared to 277,000. Also at the age, by the age of 60, a 10% return per year starting also at the age of 25. Now, before I show you kung ano ba itong option 1 at ano itong option 2, I will not tell you which option to take. Hindi po ako ang magsasabi niyan. Because let me remind you na whatever decisions, kung ano man yung mga decision na ginagawa natin ngayon, that would actually determine kung ano yung magiging buhay natin later. So it's up to you po. Okay? So ang option 1 actually is what we call the savings account, which is of course normally from a bank. I'm not against the bank, but this is really yung reality. Okay? And the option 2 is actually the Kaiser. Okay? So a disclaimer lang na hindi naman ako against savings accounts. Savings account, as we know, is very important kung mga emergency instances natin sa buhay. Okay? But looking at all this features, makikita mo kung ano, magaguide ka. Again, I'm not saying which option you should take. Magaguide lang kita kung alin dapat ang gusto mo. Okay? Kung aling option ang gusto mo. Alright. I'm gonna give you another options, sets of options. Option 1 and option 2. For option 1, you pay until 60 years old ka. For option 2, you only pay for 7 years. Alright? So, ang option 1 covers listed illnesses only, whereas option 2, without exclusion on the 8th year onwards. Alright. So, option 1, 15 to 20 coverage on medical bills, whereas option 2 covers hospital bills according to the benefit limits, of course. And option 1 is pure health care, no life insurance, and no investment. Whereas option 2 is 3-in-1 package. Ibig sabihin, my health care, my life insurance, and my investment. All right, again, I'm not going to tell you which option to take. It's still up to you. But option 1 is actually the PhilHealth, and option 2 is Kaiser. Okay? Last set of options. All right, option 1 and option 2. Option 1 is that you should pay 10 years minimum or until you retire. For option 2, pay for 7 years. Option 1, you have a 2,400 per month of contribution. Whereas sa option 2, you have an annual. Okay? Baka magulat kayo, mas malaki. But this is annual contribution of 26,470. Option 1 is just a pension. Pure pension siya. Wala siyang life insurance and walang investment. Whereas option 2 is 3-in-1 package. Healthcare, life insurance, and investment. All right. So option 1 is actually the social security system natin. And option 2 is Kaiser. Yan. So, again, ulit-ulit, ano po, hindi ko sasabihin sa inyo, I'm not gonna impose kung anong option dapat ang kunin nyo. It's just up to you. And aside from everything that I have mentioned, option 2, which is the Kaiser, also has access to over 500 hospitals, 800 clinic and doctors accredited of Kaiser HMO, unlimited consultations to all Kaiser Medical Center, transferable to principal beneficiary in case of death, 85% money back if HMO is unavailed during the accumulation period, free annual checkup, and a lot more. Okay, so binigay ko na po lahat yung mga features, all right? So let's go back to the pangunahing tanong kanina. So I hope masagot na natin bakit tayo kumuha ng Kaiser Long-Term Care Ultimate or bakit tayo kukuha ng Kaiser Ultimate Long-Term Care Healthcare Ultimate. Okay, now, the next na pangunahing tanong is, alam na ba natin paano gamitin ang online policy management system natin? And ang tanong pa, nabasa na ba natin ang ating contract? Okay. i-chat nga po kung sino sa kanila ang nakabasa na sa mga kontrata. Alright. Okay, hindi ko na kayo ibu-booking. Okay, so, pagpunta natin sa ating, portal, makikita natin yung OPMS. So, yan po ang i-click natin and then we get to, upon approval ng ano, ng Kaiser natin, siyempre makaka-receive tayo ng, email from Kaiser. So, giving us yung kung papaano tayo, makaka-access dun sa ating, Kaiser plan. So, if hindi member, hindi IMG member, ito po yung link na pupuntahan niya. But if you are an IMG member, syempre meron tayo nung portal, so pwede ka nang dumiretso doon. So, ibibigay naman ni Kaiser yung mga login information, yun na lang po ang ilalagay natin dito sa username, email address, at saka yung password para po maka-login tayo. So, assuming na nag-login na po tayo, okay, so eto na po yung ating lalabas sa ating portal. So, this is how an active portal looks like. So, andyan. Nandyan yung next member's name, of course, application number at saka policy number. Nandyan po. Yung next due date natin. So, for me, it will be on April 10th of 2024 and the total amount is 17,000. Quarterly po kasi yan. So I can already pay my bill now or, before April 10th. Okay? So, andyan na po. Ganyan. On the other hand, ito naman po yung itsura nung lapse na policy. Okay? So, magkakaroon po na hindi mo na ma-open yung succeeding pages at ito ay may requirement po dito na kailangan i-reinstate natin yung ating policy because now we don't have anything. Okay? Yan. There are times naman po na wag po tayong magugulat, alright? There are times po na may mga system errors din, but again, rest assured na lahat naman po ay magagawa ng paraan, alright? So let's just say po na may makikita ka pong ganito. Yan. Wala naman pong ganyan na monthly due natin if mga lower plans ang kinuha natin. So let's just say this is more than what you are supposed to pay. So high monthly dues. Okay lang po yan. Huwag po tayong mag-alala. Okay? So ang gagawin lang po natin is gagawa lang po tayo ng ticket. So we go back to our portal. Tapos dun sa contact us, meron po tayong create support ticket. Yan. So, gagawan po natin ng support yan, ng ticket yan. And then, meron naman pong form, fill upan lang po natin. Mag-login lang po tayo doon. Tapos, may ticket number po na ibibigay. Alright? Ito po dapat tandaan natin na kung meron tayong ticket na ginawa, ayan, dapat lahat ng requirements po na ihihingin ng Kaiser, doon po natin sa same thread of email po natin dapat ilagay. Huwag po tayong gumawa ng iba't ibang ticket numbers po, kasi doon po tayo malilito. Or syempre sila din, malilito din sila. So, until the time na gumawa tayo ng initial ticket, up to the time na ma-resolve po yung concern natin, dapat iisang thread of email lang po ang kunin natin. Okay? Huwag po tayong, since wala pang update doon sa ticket natin, gagawa na naman tayo ng panibagong ticket. Huwag po. Okay? Doon din sa portal po, meron tayong send us a message. So, nandun po pwede tayong mag-message din sa kanila. Okay? So, ayan. Ano pang natin sabihin dito? So, ayan, magla-login ka lang po doon. Tapos, tignan mo kung anong ticket number ang inaasikaso mo for that time and then dun lang po magsasabit ng mga whatever na hinihingi nila. So, simplehan lang po natin yung email natin. Hindi naman po kailangan very technical. Sabihin lang natin kung ano yung concern natin, kung anong, kung kunwari ako na SMD at meron akong leader na ina-assist, ganyan, i-indicate lang po natin yung mga codes nila, ikilala natin sila sa Kaiser, and then kung ano yung problema nila. Pwede po natin gawin yon. So, wag po kayong mag-alala, yung mga associates, ganyan, or marketing directors, kung hindi pa po ninyo alam, i-approach nyo lang po yung mga uplines nyo. Okay? So, ayan. And hopefully, it will already be resolved. So, going back to the main page ng ating policy, so ito po, makikita ninyo may mga actions po na pwede nating gawin dito. So, clickable links na tinatawag. So, let's start with the download current bill. So, of course, itong current bill na to, just like yung mga bills natin ng kuryente, mga telepono, ganyan. Siyempre, nandyan yung biller, ayan, tapos andyan yung member's name and all the other informations. Okay? And sasabihin din po dyan kung how we can do the payments. So, dito, sinasabi na we could do over-the-counter bills payment facility. Pwede rin pong online payment or ordinary deposit over the counter or credit cards. Ayan. So, nandyan na din kung magkano yung babayaran ko dapat. Nandyan na yung due date and then kung anong mode of payments, which is quarterly and other else. I don't have any reinstatement fees, pero kung kunwari I'm on the process of reinstating my account, then malalagay po dyan yung amount. But look at this. Please disregard if payment has been made. So, wag po tayong matatakot if, let's say, meron tayong bill na ma-receive, pero alam naman natin na kabayad na tayo. So, yun lang, i-disregard na lang po natin. Okay? So, mas maganda nga po yun. At least, nare-remind po tayo. Okay? Ayan. So, view my payment history. Alright. Dito po sa payment history, meron tayong posted. Ayan. Ano ba ito? Yan. Meron po tayong posted at saka unposted. So, for this one, ito po yung posted. Ibig sabihin, ito na po yung mga pumasok sa account ko. Now, look at this po. Nung una, monthly po yung mode of payment ko. But I changed it into quarterly. So, nag-upgrade po ako ng mode of payment. So, from quarterly na po. Pwede pa rin naman ako mag-upload ulit, pero hindi na ako pwedeng bumalik ng monthly. Okay, so ayan na po. So before it was just 6.3 kasi including na po yung policy fee natin na 500 and then it became 17,058 na po yung every payment ko. Alright, so it's just like what I said, this is the posted payments and then if ever may mga payments po tayo na ginawa na hindi pa pumapasok dun sa posted, makikita po natin yun sa may unposted naman. But here, for now, I don't have anything. Ayan, 0 po. But if ever I make another, kunwari ngayon, I make another payment, pupunta po muna dito sa unposted. Now, let's be patient po, okay? Kasi marami akong mga leaders na pag nagbayad sila after 2 days, 3 days wala pa hindi pa nag-credit yung payment ko. We should give them 14 to 30 days po. Okay? Let's be patient. But if umabot na po ng 30 days, ito po ang gagawin natin. Click here to verify unposted payments beyond 30 days. Huwag po tayong mag-alala at hindi po mawawala yon. Just make sure po na you keep all the official receipts. Ayan, make a file, i-keep nyo lahat yun, and if ever we need to contest the payment, meron po tayong proof, okay? Pero recently, meron akong leader na talagang hindi rin makahintay. He was assured na may leader din tayo sa Italy na actually 2 years. 2 years pong nagbabayad. Pero these are isolated cases naman. May mga payments po siya for 2 years, hindi po nawala. Kasi basta naipakita naman po nila yung mga receipts, so hindi po mawawala yan. Okay? So, a little patience lang po kasi now we are already 11 million. Okay? So, let's give credit naman to our admin ko, So, let's give them, time naman po to do their job. Okay? So that's the unposted payment. Let's go to view my starter guide. Ito po, napakaganda po. Sana lahat po ng Kaiser plan holder ay basahin po itong starter guide. But to be honest po, it's a little wordy. mahaba talaga siya. And ano naman, if ever hindi tayo masyadong makaintindi ng English, pwede naman po tayong magpa-assist. Okay? Huwag po tayong mahihiya kasi lahat naman po tayo ay yan nga, family naman po tayo. Okay? So, napakaganda po na basahin natin yung starter guide kasi nandyan na po lahat yung ating mga kailangan na malaman about our Kaiser plan. So, starting with the members kit. So, ito po, andito po yung members kit natin, yung identification card natin, yung dental care card natin, yung benefit card. So, just to show you the example ng benefit card, ito po yung benefit card ko. So, naka-indicate po dyan yung room and board limit ko, which is 1,000. Depende po yan sa values could differ according to the plan. Alright? So, nandyan na din. Expiry date, napaka-importante po yan kasi syempre, services outside the expiration date, hindi po covered. But then, rest assured po na before na mag-lapse yung ating card, ay makaka-receive na po tayo ng bago. So, let's say, ang aking expiration date, ang effectivity date ko is 7/10/2022. That's when I avail the plan. Ang expiry date ko for the benefit card is June 9th of 2024. So, in a few months. So, before na mag-expire po itong card ko, ay makaka-receive naman na po ako ng another card. Okay? Nandyan na din yung annual benefit limit ko, which is, saan na siya? Ayun, 60,000, hospital clinic coordinator, dental, lahat po nandiyan na. And then of course, andito yung members assistance number na if ever meron tayong concerns, ay pwede po natin tawagan. Maraming numbers po yan. So, para ma-accommodate po tayo as much or as soon as possible. Okay? So, meron po tayong reminder dito na bring your Kaiser International Health Group ID and benefit card at all times because of course, hindi po natin alam kung kailan natin siya kailangan. Okay? This needs to be presented every time you avail of the services covered under our program. I just don't know if sa Pilipinas ino-honor nila yung virtual. Kasi dito sa amin, yung mga insurance cards namin, pwedeng virtual. So, we just show it to, whoever needs it from our phone and pwede na yon, but I don't know. So, just to be on the safe side, magpa-print na lang po tayo. Downloadable naman po lahat ng cards natin from our portal, okay? And that's the Kaiser, annual physical exam. Of course, ito, ini-indicate niya yung mga kasama, included dun sa annual physical exam. Ayan. Okay. Inpatient services, yan. Although ang Kaiser, from the conceptualization ay napakaganda rin ng psychology niya kasi they want us to stay healthy. Okay, that's why ibinibigyan tayo ng annual physical exam kasi of course, as cliche as it may sound, and an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure pa rin. Okay? But then, if in case na talagang aside from the APE, talaga namang kailangan natin ma-confine, ang gawin lang natin is, merong plan coordinator, mag-i-issue sila ng admitting order. Yun ang ipapresent natin together with our IDs, Kaiser and benefit card, na ipapakita mo sa hospital kung saan ka pupunta. And then we have to call the members assistance hotline within 24 hours. Ayan. So ma-admit ka na ngayon sa hospital mo na naka-specify dun sa benefit card. Okay? So, before or during the confinement, ayan, kailangan i-present mo na yung field health form mo na pwede mong kunin from your employer kung employed ka. Ngayon, ikukumpleto mo, pero if ever hindi mo makumpleto yun at wala ka, then yung corresponding amount na supposedly para sa PhilHealth, i-cover mo out of pocket. Okay? So, pag okay ka na, yung attending physician mag-authorize na ngayon for your discharge, and then, pag merong mga expenses na hindi covered ng Kaiser program mo, you have to settle it before discharge. Okay? ang ang expenses that are chargeable sa'yo, kailangan ma-settle directly with the hospital bago ka ma-discharge, okay? So, puwedeng, ano ba 'tong mga charges na 'to? Puwedeng yung, room rate differential mo, ganyan. So, meron ata ditong ano, parang computation. I think it's somewhere. So that's inpatient. So may mga emergency care services din tayo, both in nag-forward siya. In accredited hospital at saka pwede rin naman sa non-accredited hospital. I will explain that later. So here, qualify kung ano ba talaga ang emergency. So here, it's qualified as a sudden and unexpected onset of an illness or injury, which at the time of occurrence reasonably appears to have the potential of causing immediate permanent disability or death, or which requires the immediate alleviation of severe pain and discomfort. So, meron din mga examples dyan, magandang tignan din natin yan. So, in case of an emergency, at merong accredited hospital na available, i-follow mo lang ito. So, go to the emergency ER, present your ID, Kaiser ID benefit card. So, yung ER staff and doctor, siya na yung mag-aasikaso sa mga emergency needs mo. And then, if you will be discharged within the same day, you have to pay directly yung charges dun sa hospital mismo. Okay? Kung kailangan naman ng confinement, di ba? Hindi naman lahat ng nai-ER makukonfine. Pwedeng ma-discharge within the day or the next day. Pero kung ma-confine ka, you have to again notify the member assistance hotline within 24 hours. Okay? So, they will inform you right away kung yung case mo ba is coverable or not. So, merong mga instructions naman na yan kung coverable, kung hindi, may instructions din na ibibigay. So again, that is in accredited hospital. Pwede rin po tayo, allowed din tayo na ma-servicean ng emergency care services in a non-accredited hospital naman, but it has to be with the following conditions. First, the member's policy is in active status. Ngayon, yung case mo is not a pre-existing condition or not due to any pre-existing condition. Yung okay, that's the second. And then third, wala talagang affiliated hospital na pwede mong puntahan. So, yon. And then, within 24 hours upon admission, dapat na-notify na kaagad yung ating member assistance hotline. Okay? So, isasubmit natin for reimbursement kasi syempre, pag non-accredited, hindi direct yung processing ng payment. So, we need to do reimbursement. So, ang reimbursement po is allowed on 60 days from the date of discharge. Yan. And we have to submit some documents to the head office. So, ayan, yung mga usual na mga discharge papers. Ayan. And included din dyan, kung kunwari may accidental injury, ganyan, kailangan din ng police report. Yan. So, claims are processed within 10 working days and reimbursement shall be 80% of what should have cost Kaiser. So, ito po, tandaan natin. Unlike kung sa accredited hospital po, 80% lang ang may i-reimburse. Kasi syempre, mayroong mga incremental payments na hindi na po sagot ng Kaiser. Okay? So, as much as possible, punta po tayo sa accredited. Okay? Pero kung hindi talaga maiwasan, pwede naman kasi syempre, emergency nga po yan. Alright? So, okay, so may computation of incremental cost po tayo. So, ano lang ito, very simple. So, let's say ang room benefit mo is 500 per day, pero ang napuntahan mo or pinuntahan mo is 600 per day. So, may difference po na 100 pesos per day, right? I-multiply mo yan sa number of days ng stay mo. Let's say 4 days. So, 100 times 4 is 400. Ganun din po yung hospital charges. So, kunwari ang room benefit mo is semi-private room, pero ang nakuha mo for one reason or another, a regular private room. Di ba yung semi-private kasi yung private pa din, pero may kasama kang isa or dalawa. So parang tatlo kayo sa isang room. Pero yung regular private room is mag-isa ka lang talaga. So, kunwari, ang total hospital charges mo at that confinement, specific confinement is 6,000, merong 20% incremental cost. So, 20% of 6,000 is 1,200. Okay? Out of pocket mo na po yun. The same thing with doctor's fee. Okay? Ayan. Rights and responsibilities. Ayan, sabi nga ni si Spider-Man, with great power, there also come great responsibility. All right. So, dito, may rights tayo, may responsibilities rin po tayo. So, eto napaka-importante po kasi eto, it's like, uh, we would know kung ano yung ma-expect natin from Kaiser, and then of course kung ano yung ine-expect din po sa atin. So this is kind of like a two-way communication po, okay? Para at least for the mutual benefit nating lahat. Okay? So as a member of Kaiser International Health Group, you have the right to receive prompt and appropriate treatment and to remain free from unnecessary or excessive medication. Now, bakit importante po yan? Ayan, sabi ko nga sa inyo, very worthy po ito, pero for our protection na rin po. So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Siyempre, there are times, sad to say, na pwede kang mabigyan ng excessive medication kasi nga, may payments eh. So, more medication, more payments. So, parang, let's just say na, hopefully, I don't want to say it, pero alam mo yung sinadya na excessive medication ang ibigay sa'yo para mas marami silang masingil, something like that. So, it's your right na to remain free from any of this unnecessary or excessive medication po, okay? So, if after investigation ay nalaman po na meron excessive medication, it's your right po to contest it, okay? All right. Another is to be informed of your medical condition and advice in terms understandable to you. Okay. So, dapat pag, ano po to ha, wag po tayong tanggap ng whatever na procedure. Itong sinabi niya, kung hindi po natin naintindihan, karapatan po natin na maipaliwanag po sa atin yun. So, wag po tayong mag-aatubili na magtanong. Alright? To refuse treatment and to have the right to be informed of the medical consequences. So, wag po tayong, pag sinabing kailangan kang operahan, o sige, no, you have to know first kung ano yung mga consequences ng whatever procedure po na ibibigay. To be informed of your plan's benefit and limit during confinement, to be able to prepare for a smooth discharge, to be treated with respect and with recognition of your right to privacy. Yan. And on the other hand, on the other side of the coin, of course, you have the responsibility to understand and familiarize with your Kaiser, which is what we are doing now po. Okay? But if etong presentation ko po ay hindi enough, wag po kayong mag-atubili na mag-ask po ng questions sa mga upline natin because that is your responsibility rin po. Okay? To practice good health habits to avoid illness. Ayan. Hindi porket may Kaiser na po tayo hindi na po tayo maging health conscious. Alright? So to keep your Kaiser ID and benefit card handy and available for presentation, to keep scheduled appointments on time. Dito po sa US, alam nyo, napaka-strict po sila when it comes to appointments. You have to be there at least 15 to 30 minutes before the appointment, and then if you need to cancel, you have to do the cancellation 24 hours at least para po yung time slot naman may ibibigay sa ibang clients or ibang pasyente naman. Okay? To understand and agree on medical treatments prior to the actual administration, to try to be considerate and respectful to all attendants and staff, to promptly call on the attention of Kaiser head office of any difficulty you encounter with any service provider. Ayan, may mga, of course, may mga times din naman na may mga gusot in the process. So let's just be open, be honest, and then let's try to, kasi marami ako naririnig na, ay, ano ba naman yung Kaiser na yan? Ay, scam yan and all that stuff. We have to, as members, it's our responsibility to notify them para maayos po natin yung gusot or maayos po natin yung problema. Wag po yung kung kani-kanino tayo nakikipag-usap. Kaiser po tayo makipag-usap kasi yung Kaiser po ang pwedeng tumulong sa atin ma-resolve whatever concerns na meron po tayo. But of course, again, pwede nyo pong lapitan yung mga uplines din po natin. Alright? Dito rin po, finally, final part is yung exclusion. So, madami po ito, but let me just, kaya ko nilagyan ng stars. Para yun na lang po yung ano natin, i-specify natin. So, may mga exclusions. So, ibig sabihin, eto po yung mga hindi kino-cover ni Kaiser. So, first, intentionally self-inflicted injury, suicide, death, self-destruction, or any attempt thereat while sane or insane. Ayan, hindi po yan kasama. Illness, injury, or death attributable to the member's own misconduct, gross negligence. Ayan. Unnecessary exposure to needless perils including firecracker. Ayan, tayo. Alam naman na natin na pwede tayong kunwari mga anak natin, alam naman natin na pwede silang mabulag with the firecrackers. Huwag na natin silang paglaruin ng firecrackers, di ba? Murder or assault, homicide, or any attempt thereof, or physical injuries occasioned by provocation of the member. Yan. Di ba meron tayong tinatawag na unprovoked murder? Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ka pumunta sa kalsada na nagwawasiwas ng kung ano-ano dyan na and then somebody would, maasar sa'yo at pinatulang ka. Eh, yun naman, provoke na yun. Diba? So, it may sound funny, pero ang point lang dito is that kung meron tayong negligence from our end, na kung bakit tayo nagkasakit, kung bakit tayo nadisgrasya, kung bakit tayo nagkaroon ng medical condition, hindi na po yun sagot ni Kaiser. Okay? So, respiratory therapy, speech therapy, ayan, yung mga may kailangan ng therapies, physical therapy, occupational therapy, unfortunately, hindi po yan kasama. Any treatment, ito, importante po sa ating mga babae, any treatment in connection to pregnancy or resulting from childbirth, ayan. Any treatment which are not recommended and performed by a physician being medically necessary. Yan, hindi po yan kasama. Okay? And ito po, charges where expenses are provided or covered by law or government, including PhilHealth or treatment. So, kung may PhilHealth ka at pinayaran ng PhilHealth yung particular, yung 15 to 20%, hindi na yun sasagutin ni Kaiser. Okay? Medical services of non-accredited hospital unless emergency po. So, as much as possible po, dapat sa accredited po tayo. Okay? Excuse me. Ayan. So, medically necessary. Medically necessary means medical services which are yung yung talagang clinically diagnosed. Okay? Not for the convenience of the patient or physician. Okay? In accordance with standards of good medical practice. Ayan. So, hindi rin pwede yung mga experiment po. So, ang limitations naman po niyan is that the convenience of Kaiser service provider accreditation is subject to the following limitations. Hospital services are subject to all its rules, regulations, and discretions, including those governing admission, discharge. So, meron po tayong mga kailangan din. This is particularly true pag non-accredited ang hospital natin. So, we have to follow the rules. Okay? If the member refuses to follow the treatment or procedure recommended by the accredited physician for personal reasons or religious beliefs, ayan, unfortunately, meron mga ganong cases, Kaiser shall no longer be responsible to provide care for the condition under treatment. Ayan, diba? Balikan na lang po natin ulit. So, healthcare contract, ayan, downloadable po ito. Like for instance, ito yung Ma'am Lloyda. So, nandyan yung policy number. Yan, ganyan. Okay, next is individual contract provision. Ano ba to? So, ito naman po, it's a 30-page document. So, hindi ko na po dinownload lahat. Ang importante lang po ito, basahin lang po natin for important terminologies. Okay? So, kung meron tayong hindi naintindihan, like for example, kung anong ibig sabihin ng accident, although na define na po natin yung accident kanina. Okay? Ayan. So, schedule of benefits. Ito po. Ayan. So, nandyan na po lahat yung contract price, annual installment, number of years payable, nandiyan na rin yung what do you call it, medical benefits during the accumulation period, schedule of extended benefits, long-term care benefits, of course, ayan na isa-isa na po. So very how do you call this? Very what's the term? Nakikita na po natin lahat ng details dito. So transparent. Buti na lang naalala ko din. Very transparent po ito, okay? So nandiyan na po lahat. All right. So I think okay, but of course, let me just mention na meron din tayo ng tinatawag na healthcare value. So ibig sabihin, merong pwede nating makuhang cash value in case na isurrender po natin yung ating plan. So it has to be at least kasi on the first year, wala pa po yung cash value. Pero starting from the second year up to the 20th year, ayan, meron po tayong cash value. So ibig sabihin, yan po yung pwede nating ma-receive if ever surrender po natin yung ating plan. But again, we are not encouraging that at all kasi syempre pag sinurrender po natin, wala na po tayong coverage. Alright? So, quick links naman. Ayan. So, file a claim. Ayan, meron lang tayong form na fill upan and then i-send lang natin and then as easy as that, meron na po tayo. Makakapag-claim na po tayo. Okay? Schedule annual physical exam. Again, this for Philippine codes, at least a year, dapat kompleto na yan. Although I heard na kung annual ang mode ng payment natin, even if nasa Pilipinas, pwede nang mag-avail ng APE right after the payment. Okay? Pero kung abroad po tayo, 2 to 3 months of payment, pwede na po tayong mag-APE sa Pilipinas pag uwi po natin. Alright. I have here a short video by GJ Rona about getting a annual physical exam appointment. Okay.
Okay, good day po sa lahat. Ako po ulit ang inyong lingkod, si GJ Rona. Ang ituturo ko po naman ngayong araw na ito ay paano tayo kukuha ng appointment natin ng ating APE sa ating OPMS or yung ating online policy management. So, paano tayo papasok dito sa OPMS natin? So, kapag po na-approve yung ating policy, magsisend po kagad si Kaiser sa atin ng ating username. So, yun, ang ating username, usually yun po ay yung ating email na naka-enrolled kay Kaiser. And then, magpapadala din po sila ng ating password para magamit natin sa pag-login sa ating OPMS. So, ang site po na pupuntahan natin is kaiserhealthgroup.net and then ito po yung bubungad sa atin. So dito natin ilalagay ngayon yung ating email address. Okay. So, hindi yan yung kanyang email address. Kunin lang po natin yung password. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapalitan, usually po yung ating password ay yung 5 letters or numbers and numbers doon sa application number natin. So, yun po yung ating kunin. So, yun, ganun po yung ginawa ko, no? Para makapasok tayo sa kanyang OPMS kasi siya yung i-request natin ng APE or yung ating annual physical examination. So ito po yung makikita natin, no? Yung loob ng ating OPMS. So nandyan yung pangalan niya, ano yung plan na kinuha niya, policy plan, yung application number, and yung ating policy. So kung hindi nyo pa napapalitan yung inyong mga password, ito po yung password na ibinibigay ni Kaiser, no? Yung 5 letters or numbers and numbers mix po yan yung dun sa huli, no? 5 huling number and letters dun sa application number. So yan, ito yung makikita natin. So ang gagawin po natin, magki-claim tayo or magpapa-schedule tayo ng annual physical examination. Saan natin makikita? Dito sa right side. By the way, ito nga po pala, no? Yung ating OPMS, so dapat active yung policy status natin. Active. And then, ito yung kabuoang itsura ng ating OPMS kapag regular, no? Ibig sabihin regular, tama yung due date niya, yung amount due niya is tama din. So, active yung policy, hindi magulo. Okay na okay yung kanyang policy. So, punta na tayo dun sa kanyang, sa pag-claim natin or ng schedule ng annual physical examination. Click lang natin yan. Okay? And then, ayan. So, click lang natin itong schedule your APE. And then, ito na yung lalabas, no? So, click ulit natin itong number 1 kasi nakalagay dyan, annual physical examination. To schedule your annual physical examination, please follow the steps below. So, click natin yung link. And then, saan ba tayo kukuha ng schedule? So, siya ang gusto niya is sa Cavite. So, type lang natin yung Cavite. So, yan, iba't ibang hospitals and clinics na accredited ni Kaiser. So, hanapin lang natin kasi ang alam ko, mayroon tayong Kaiser Medical Center sa Cavite. So, yan, nakita na natin. Diba? Ito yung Kaiser Medical Center sa Cavite. So, click natin ito. And then, click again the APE. So, babagalan ko lang para masundan ninyo. Then, ito na yung lalabas. So, since ang kanyang policy is ultimate, so ito yung ating i-click, request APE. Dito sa under ng Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder Long-Term Healthcare. Kasi meron din tayong Kaiser TrueMax dito sa gilid. Na? So, ito yung atin. Long-term healthcare. So, request APE. So, pinapapasok ulit tayo sa supposed to be hindi na. Ayan, pinapapasok ulit. Yan. So, makikita niya dito yon. Schedule your annual physical examination or exam. So, ayan, nandyan lahat. Name niya, policy, type ng plan, age, then gender, contact number. Yun yung contact number niya. And then, email address and yung clinic kung saan gagawin yung APE. Okay? So, piliin natin. So, mag-decide, dapat decided na kayo kung kailan yung inyong APE. So, kunwari, kailan ba yung gusto mo? No? Kunwari, kailan yung gusto mo? So, piliin natin. Halimbawa, ito, 31. May 31. And then, submit. Creating an APE ticket. Ayan, may lumabas na, no? APE appointment request has been submitted. Please wait for our email confirmation. So, anong gagawin ngayon natin? Punta tayo ngayon doon sa email. So, ayan. Diba? Current status. So, ang status niya is open. So, punta tayo sa email niya. Or sa email. So, yan. Ito na. Ito yung itsura ng confirmation email. Yun yung ginawa nating ito yung ginawa nating ticket, no? Tapos, ito yung tinatawag nating LOA or Letter of Authority. So, maghihintay lang tayo kung kailan maa-approve. Kailangan na din natin ng approval. So, wait ulit tayo for another email na sasabihin nila na-approve yung ating request. So, ito yung LOA. Yan. So, pwede nyo yung i-download nyo and then save nyo na lang sa inyong mga cellphone or pwede din naman ninyo na ipa-print. No? So, download natin. Yan, LOA. Yan, so, download. Download. Okay. And then, after that, mag-aantay na lang tayo na ma-confirm yung ating request. So, yan. Punta ulit tayo dun sa ating ayan. O, diba? Ang bilis-bilis. So, punta ulit tayo dun sa email. Nakita natin agad AP status is confirmed. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung dadalhin natin. So, nakalagay dito sa sulat, Dear Sir, Madam, good day. Kindly check the link for the APA request schedule and download the LOA to be presented to the designated accredited clinic or hospital. And then, nandito din yung reminder. Kindly call the clinic hospital prior to visiting to set an appointment. So, di ba, nag-set na tayo ng appointment. So, kailangan pa rin nating tawagan. Bring your HMO card and one valid ID during availment. Note, PPE and COVID tests are not covered. If nire-required tayo na magsuot ng PPE o yung mga banisot, no? Na kailangan tayo yung magbabayad nun. If there are any charges, kindly inform us for revision of the request. LOA is valid until 7 days upon approval. So, should you have any other concern, please don't hesitate to call or email us and we shall be glad to assist you. So, yan yung ating customer service name. O, yan. O, di ba? Do not reply. Na nakalagay pa rin dito, do not reply. So, ganun lang po kabilis kumuha ng ating appointment. So, ano yung ulitin ko ulit? Dadalhin nyo yung LOA. Okay? So, ito po yung hitsura ng LOA na ipanadadala. And then, one valid ID, tapos yung card. Importante din, yung ating eto yon, yung benefit card. Saan natin makukuha yung ating benefit card? Dito po yun makikita, yung ating benefit card. Eto, diba? Nandito na po lahat. Ang kagandahan po sa atin, lahat po tayo is online na. Click-click mo na lang yan and then save mo sa cellphone or eto po, importante lagi tayong mayroong kopya nito. In case of emergency, ito yung ipapakita natin. No? Ito po yung ating benefit card. Okay? And then, ano pa ba yung importante na kailangan nating benefit card and then yun pong ating valid ID. Kailangan po nating dalahin yun. Okay? So, yan. Once again, ako po ulit ang inyong coach for today, si Coach Rona Lopez. So, for any question po, pwede nyo po akong i-approach sa aking messenger or sa aking cellphone number. Thank you po. Bye-bye.
Ayan. Thank you so much, DJ. O, di ba? Napakabilis lang po. And again, this is our one of our benefits. So we sana i-take po natin. Let's not take it for granted. Okay? All right. So just like yung naipakita ni DJ kanina, ito yung appointment letter, APE appointment email po. Okay? Na ipapakita natin. So, edit profile naman, of course, ganyan lang. I-indicate mo lang yung email mo, tsaka yung mobile number, and then submit. Yung change password naman, if you want to change password, ayan. So, new password, indicate mo lang yung new password, i-confirm mo lang, and that's it. And of course, ayan, log out na, malalag out na po tayo. Now, there are cases po na nagkakaroon ng NIB, which means no insurance benefit. Usually kasi ito, it would entail na yung ating profession or yung trabaho natin ay risky. Like, example ng risky is like policeman, mga military, mga ganyan. Mga risky jobs po yung mga yon. So, normally, NIB po sila. Pero may mga cases din naman po na if talagang proven na talagang NIB, i-accept lang po natin. Okay? Pero may cases po kasi, for instance, yung nangyari sa anak ko kasi my son works at the O'Hare Airport, akala nila risky din siya. So nagkaroon siya ng NIB. So ang ginawa lang namin, kinontas namin siya, sinabi namin na meron kaming dinefine or dinescribe namin yung nature of work niya, and then of course dahil hindi naman as risky as they were thinking, so naalis din yung NIB niya. But then again, sabi ko nga, kung talagang NIB siya, huwag po tayong mag-alala because you know what? Pag NIB naman is, eto pa rin, napakarami pa rin po naman yung mga benefits, major benefits ng members. Nandyan pa rin naman yung annual physical exam, nandyan pa rin yung dental benefits, annual benefit limit according to the plan, accidental death and dismemberment from accumulation until the 20th year, lifetime network access to over 500 hospitals and over 1,000 doctors as long as you have funds, may long-term care bonus ka pa rin, may long-term care benefits ka pa rin, di ba? Basic medical benefits and accumulation of unused yearly health benefits and bonus. Dapat ipaintindi po natin ito sa mga na-NIB. Kasi minsan, once na na-NIB na po sila, hindi na po nila tinutuloy, which is not a smart move po. Okay? Kasi ang dami pa rin. Okay? Yung life insurance lang ang nawala, pero eventually po, let's say, umalis na siya sa work na yan or kaya nag-retire na, mababalik naman na po, na mawawala naman rin ulit yung NIB niya. Okay? So, there you go. So, etong Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder, if hindi ko na prove, sana, pero sana na-prove ko na ito ang talagang financial ultimate solution po natin because it has a great return, meron tayong life coverage, may security yung family natin, may financial safety tayo, secured yung future natin, and of course, we will have total peace of mind. Ayan. So, ayan po. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you. To God be all the glory. Again, this is your Good Morning SMD, SMD Jasmin, Jamias-Ramboyong. Okay. So, salamat po.